Well, hello again. Hello, and welcome as I do another follow-up video and another deal. And if you look, oh my gosh, do you love when you learn something new? In prepping for you guys for this, I figured out how to do this screen. And when I have used all of this before, I'm like, oh, I wish I could show. And here's the list. It's right there. I'm so excited that I learned something new. And isn't learning frustrating? Yes. The answer is yes. Let me answer that for you. Sometimes it's just downright frustrating. So this afternoon, what we're going to talk about is that dewey look. Oh my gosh, it's a big deal. And there are lots of ways, well, not ways, there's a lot of things out there that you can use. But of course, this girl is going to focus on Mary Kay products. Now, I have used some products that we're not going to talk about everything, but I am going to tell you this girl has her repair moisturizer on with the sunscreen. Of course, I have my eye cream on, and I did my wrinkle limiter right across here. I love that stuff. So what am I going to use now? I'm going to use Mary Kay primer. Let me just say this. They're all Mary Kay products, okay? Just know that's what I'm going to talk about. So Mary Kay primer, which is, I consider it the same as when you put a primer on a wall before you paint it. It keeps your foundation from settling. Then I'm also going to use our Mary Kay Nourishing Oil. By the way, although the rest of our naturally derived line products are going away, and in fact, I had somebody order 3 of the cleansers yesterday because she loves them, and they're leaving, the oil is staying. Then I'm going to use one of the Mary Kay foundations. You can use CC cream for this. You can use the matte. For this, you can use the Luminous. I'm using Luminous. Luminous is going to give me the most luminous look. Then I am also going to use one of our sponges, translucent powder, and the finishing spray. All of these lend themselves to either giving that dewy look or maintaining and keeping that dewy look. So from there, I'm just going to go here. And I wish I could add music. I'd add music and not talk. Well, I'd talk, but y'all couldn't hear me. So I'm going to take this product and and it's almost out. This is my personal, but a little, as you can see, goes a long way. Then I'm going to work it on my fingers and I'm going to come in. Now, you really want to lay this in the areas that you most have issues. My chin line. Most makeup artists are going to tell you here around your nose, up in here, but my chin line really has a struggle. And so, boom, I'm going to do it there. Then I'm going to clean my fingers. If I was at the sink, I would wash my hands. I don't leave any of that residue on my fingers. So I'm really cleaning them off. I should have used a wet wipe. Anyway, and if my washer goes off, I will get up and be running out of here because it's unbalanced today. Then I am going to take my Luminous foundation. I am going to put some, for today, I'm going to put it on my finger, and I have quite a bit, mostly so that you can see it, because that's way more than I need. And I'm going to take a drop or 2, and that's all it takes of the nourishing oil. Now, why do I love the nourishing oil? Well, I love it for this. I do. And specifically today is really windy. So guys, I'm not kidding, just a little. I'm just going to do that. Now I do apply my foundation differently when I use the nourishing oil, but I also use it on my hair. I use it, I'm going to just lay this everywhere. I use it on my hair. I use it on my cuticles. I use it in a lot of different places. Dry. If it's super dry, I'm using nourishing oil on it. Okay, now I have laid this. I haven't blended it, but I have laid it in all the areas that I want to use or do. And then I'm going to take my favorite brush, and this is my favorite brush, by far my favorite brush, and it's the foundation brush. Now, I am patting this in place. I'm not moving it. I'm patting it, and I'm working it up into my hairline and around, and I'm coming down. Like I said, This is where it travels. It just drives me crazy. So I'm going to make sure it's blended there. I'm going to come in here. I'm going to blend it here. Now, there you go. I'm going to blend it everywhere. As you can see, my skin took on an even dewier expression. Look, I am definitely going to come in and pat it in around my eyes, which I had done earlier. And if you're on my Facebook page, you actually saw that video. And then, or in my Facebook group, and my hands, I really should have put a wipe over here. Note to self, prep better. Okay, then I am going to take, I saw this tip the other day. I'm going to take this, and don't yell at me because the tip is dirty because I've been doing demos. I'm going to take the translucent powder. I love that our translucent powder has a lock on it, but I'm going to take my translucent powder, and I have quite a bit there, and I am going to lay it right in here under my eyes, even though I want that area to be translucent or to be dewy, and I do. The drier your skin is, or the drier the look you're wearing, the older your skin will look. And then I'm going to blend it out because I don't want my makeup running into my eyes, and I don't want my eye makeup traveling. So I'm going to do a little bit there. Then I'm also going to come down here, and I'm going to do it all along my jawline, Okay. If you were working on painting, you would finish certain areas in a little bit different way to ensure that paint doesn't travel, right? We put tape down and all of those kinds of things. So there you go. I don't necessarily have to do it everywhere. The other place that I will is right in here. I have a tendency to get a little of all the places, and my skin's not oily, but it has a tendency to not travel, but maybe not stay quite as long. So I'm going to do right in there in the tip of my nose. Voila. And then how am I going to finish this? Well, I am going to finish this with our finishing spray. Skin, I have to say it correctly. Of course, they don't have the name on here, but I'll post it. I'm going to take my finishing spray, and I'm going to cross my eyes down the center of my face, across my face. And because my jawline is a struggle, I'm going to do my jawline. And that, my friends, is how to create a dewy face. If you have any questions, put them in the comments. If you'd love to know more, put them in the comments. If you're enjoying the videos, feel free to put them in the comments. And if you have coaching on how to do a better video, I can't wait to get that either. Oh, I forgot. I am going to finish it out with a little bit of hint of pink, because color on your cheeks makes a world of difference. Bye, guys.